Hey everybody, so today's video is a little different from the last couple videos you've gotten from me. God put something on me to share, and being transparent is hard. You all saw my testimonial video back in January. I cried through it because it was hard, but God said that I need to share this, so I'm gonna share this, and I'm gonna share this in confidence. I'm gonna share this with pride in who I am and the woman that I am, but I'm sharing this with all of you, and just being obedient to God. So here we go. I'm a flawed woman. I'm so flawed. I'm not perfect by no stretch of the imagination, but I had this moment where I realized that I've been lying to myself for a little while now. I've been telling myself that I'm this and I'm that and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a better woman, but there's still so many things that I realized that I still struggle with that I refused to acknowledge until now. And now that I'm here in this moment acknowledging these things, it's almost like you almost feel like you didn't make any progress, but that's not true. I had a moment, I was meditating, just talking to God, praying as I normally do, and God revealed some truths to me. He's like, Jess, you're still really insecure. You are. And I am. I'm still very insecure. I still struggle a lot with what others think of me in other areas of my life. Maybe not the areas I concerned myself with others' opinions before, but in new areas I concerned myself with the opinions of other people. But the sad thing is, in these areas, the only opinion that would matter is mine and God's. But I still get very caught up in what others have to say or what they think. God showed me that I'm still not in the place to receive my husband yet. I still struggle with past loves and hurts, and I still struggle with people that I have no business struggling with. And I don't mean that in the sense of like physically I'm sleeping around and all that. No, not that. It's just when there's an emotional tie and you've told yourself now for about a year or two that tie was cut, but anytime their name shows up on your phone, you get a little, ooh. That's what happens to me still today. I may not even respond to the text or answer the phone call, but the fact that they're calling, they're texting, they're reaching out to me, it's like, ooh, got him. And then I took some strange sense of pride in these people that are no good for me still contacting me and still wanting to be connected to me, and that made me realize I'm still so flawed. Like I'm still so flawed in so many areas, and I still struggle in so many areas. I get on Facebook and I get on this soapbox and I talk about my husband this and my husband that, and I talk about my dreams coming true and my life becoming this amazing thing, and it's gonna happen. But the problem is, it's not gonna happen if I keep lying to myself. I'm lying to myself almost every day. I'm telling myself that I'm ready for the husband, but I can't stop getting excited when the wrong men show up on my phone. I'm telling myself that I'm ready for this larger territory as far as a home and things for my children, but I'm still not quite doing things and showing appreciation for the current territory. And the other day I recorded with my beautiful partner Lindsay Arnold on our podcast Adam's Rib, and we were talking about sowing and reaping. And as we were talking, I literally was convicted because I'm still not sowing all the seeds that I need to sow with the expectation of reaping the harvest that I want to reap. Actually, the seeds that I'm sowing, they're not going to get me what I want. They're not going to get me what I desire to have. And so it's like God told me, if you want it, do what I'm telling you to do. Be obedient. If this is what you want, it's time for you to do this the way I need you to do it. So it's time for extreme sacrifice on my part. So I want to talk to you who has big dreams, the one who dreams as big as me, the one who lies to themselves like I do. I want to talk to you because I want to tell you something. Lying to yourself is not going to help you. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like, oh my God, you just killed your future. Not even the case. You didn't. I didn't. My future is not dead. I just have to do some different work. And that's all you have to do. Stop telling yourself that you're good when you're not good. And realize, figure it out. Figure out what you need to do new. What you need to do new and what you need to do next. It's a process to get to the places that we want to get to. We, the big dreamers. It's a process, but we, as big dreamers, we have to do some extreme sacrificing. We have to do what nobody else is willing to do because we have such a huge goal to accomplish. You have to think about it. Everybody can't do what we're trying to do and what we're going to do. So if everybody can't do it, that means we can't do what everybody else does. We as women, we can't be out here having all these little friends, as we like to call them friends. My friend. We can't have a bunch of friends if the goal is a husband. We can't have a bunch of resources, men that break you off cash. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We can't have a bunch of resources if the end result, if the end goal is a husband that I can build a life with. Men, you can't expect or have an expectation of this wife when you don't know how to leave all the other women alone either. It's just not how that works. So, what you want to reap. Plant what you want to grow. I want marriage, so I'm going to plant a seed for marriage. I'm not married, not even dating. But marriage is the end result. Marriage is the harvest. That's what I'm expecting. So if that's what I want, what do I need to put in the ground? Oh, well, wait a minute. I also need to realize and pay attention to the ground that I'm planting that seed. If the soil ain't right, if the foundation ain't right, my crop won't grow the way it's supposed to. The seed can be one thing, but the foundation is a whole nother part. So be mindful of what you're planting and where you're planting it. Be careful. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Your dreams, your goals, your destiny, your future, it's like a brand new baby. What do we do with new babies? We take care of them. We protect them. Anybody that wants to hold our babies, put on some hand sanitizer. Put a blanket up to you so their faces don't rub up against your clothes and pick up fragrances and all that. The same effort we put into our dreams, our babies, are the same efforts we need to put into our dreams. You nurture it. You can't just dream, but you have nothing. You have no regard for the dream. Chokes me up because I'm talking to me. I'm not just talking to the next dreamer. I'm talking to me. And it's very clear that God is saying, go the next step. Go higher. I have huge things in store for you. And I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to me. This is God talking. I have huge things in store for you, for me, for your children, for your family, anyone connected to you. I believe God has those things for me and for you. But what are you willing to do to receive what God has for you? This is for the big dreamers. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? Ask yourself that question. Be in prayer with me as I'm figuring out now what's the next step. What am I willing to do next for my dream? I'm a flawed woman and I got a lot of work to do. But the work doesn't stop here. I'm just gonna keep working harder because I want it, and I want it bad. I want it for my children, and I want it for me. So if you want it as bad as I do, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's reevaluate ourselves, what we do and how we do it, and let's get to work. Remember, you gotta plant the seed of what you want to grow. You only reap what you sow. God bless you. I love you all so much. Your support is like indescribable, and I am so grateful. I love you all so much. Be in prayer with me, and don't forget to stay pretty.